Hey everyone, JP Firepledge here, and welcome to my guide for collecting all 16 Scavenger Hunt items in Psychonauts 2. In this guide, we'll navigate through each area of the Psychonauts complex, snagging all the area's mission-critical assets before moving on to the next. In the description below, you'll find a time-stamped inventory that will quickly navigate you to any specific item that you may need. If you want to follow along with the guide, before we set out for an item, in the top left of the video, you'll see the item we're snagging as well as the Audubon network tunnel that we'll be starting from. As a final note, unlike the original Psychonauts, a few Scavenger Hunt items are unobtainable until you fully complete the story and have free roam of the Psychonauts complex. If this is your first time through the game, go ahead and finish the story first before starting your hunt. With all that said, let's jump into the walkthrough. Directly run across the foyer and into the Noodle Bowl restaurant.
Improve your networking skills with our new mental connection pins.
At the end of the buffet, you'll find the day-old sushi.
Just saved a life taking this off the market.
Turn right and run towards the nerve center. Enter through the doors of the nerve center and hop up to the platform with a holographic brain. On the perimeter, you'll see several computers and a single green lit computer. When you activate this computer, it will turn off and another will turn on. Activate each computer until a console on the far wall lights up. Activate this final console to receive the Astronaut Ice Cream.
I really don't see how this is mission critical.
Turn left and run into the Astro lanes. Make your way over to the bowling lanes, and using your telekinesis, grab the bowling ball and then toss it down one of the lanes.
It's too heavy, so I swapped it out, and it's like I got—
Continue bowling until the ball return spits out a deck of cards.
I'm sure Nona won't miss this old Gruloki deck. We never seem to play anymore.
Dang it, I forgot to call my mom.
Head outside the front door of Sasha's lab. Next to Mia's office, you'll see a small door labeled for Oleander's office. Approach the door and activate it to obtain the Psychonauts name plaque.
Guy a real office. He hasn't tried to take over the world in days.
Turn to your immediate back right and enter into the artifact storage room. Pyrokinesis your way through the Mindswarm advert, and on your right you'll come to a locked door. Using projection, send your clone through to unlock the door.
Ew, that's me.
Once in the room, look to your left, and on a stack of old servers you'll find the enemy surveillance device.
Property of the Gastronauts. Not very smart putting your name on it, guys.
Turn to your right and run between the Psychonauts jet plane and the levitation elevator. You'll come to a set of stone pillars jutting up from the swamp. Climb up and cross these pillars, heading towards the foggy cave nestled in the rock wall. Looking up from the entrance, you'll see an item. Using levitation, bounce across the rock platforms to obtain the Psitanium Knife.
Whoa, this thing is sharp. Mentally.
Head directly forward, jumping across the platforms towards the Psycho-Isolation Lab. Once at the lab's entrance, use the grind rails on the right and continue scaling the mountain until you reach the top. When you reach the top, you'll find a small campfire. Light the campfire and levitation glide up to a plank suspended by a crane. On this plank you'll find an unexploded bomb.
Must be safe. I don't hear any ticking.
Turn to the left facing towards the lab's automatic. Hop on your levitation ball and safely traverse the electric floor. At the end of the hallway, on a small crate, you'll find the Agent Orientation Laserdisc.
Some things never change, I guess.
Turn to your back right and run towards the Lumberstack Diner. Enter the diner and travel to the far side past the kitchen. Use projection and send your clone through the locked door.
The door like a pistol.
Inside of this room, you'll find a novelty mug.
Big Leg sits alone. Huh.
Turn to the right and travel the path towards the Aquato family campgrounds. Hop across the broken bridge and turn left once you reach a boarded up cabin. Move around the right side of the cabin towards the water's edge and the out of control water wheel. Use Time Bubble on the water wheel and jump onto one of the paddles. Continue to use Time Bubble until you get to the top of the cabin. Wedged into the shingles, you'll find the Switchblade Hatchet.
Lumberjack rumble.
Turn to the right and travel the path towards the Aquato family campground. Hop across the bridge and hop across the small creek to the left of the campgrounds, following the path towards the big one-eyed Yeti sign. Enter the cave and walk up the stairs until you come to a campfire on your right.
Yep.
Light the campfire and levitation glide up to a stone platform. Here you'll find an ancient can of corn.
Well, the expiration date on this thing is the year I was born.
Turn left and run towards the campfire ? Sign. Pass through the log tunnel and turn right at the large green and yellow Q. Follow the path up towards the funicular. Using telekinesis, grab the 3 loose gears and toss them onto the rusted generator.
Where's the rest of it? Looks like there's just one more part to find.
Once all 3 are seated, the funicular will start to move.
Fun in that funicular. That pun is just one.
Wait for the left funicular to travel to the bottom, and once it finally reaches the bottom, hop on and grab the human skull.
Whee! Here we go! Now, I mean, in their defense, they're not called fast ignorers.
Turn to the left back and travel the rickety path towards Lucy's old house. Once inside, you'll see a ladder on your left. Climb up this ladder to get to the 2nd floor. Pyrokinesis your way through the mess of spiky thorns and jump out onto the roof balcony. Travel around the broken balcony until you can find the mini murderbot.
Looks harmless to me, but that's probably how it gets you.
Run around the left side of the heptadome towards the honey path. Travel up the honey path a short ways until you see the Fieldmobile on your right. Walk behind the Fieldmobile to find the Viking Helmet.
Poor Helmet's head must be cold.
Run around the left side of the heptadome towards the honey path. Travel up the honey path until you come to the warning signs. If you've come here before completing Cassie's mind, you'll need to hold onto the bee smoker on your right while you traverse the path. Travel along the honey path until you come to the house at the very top. Once you reach Cassie's house, run and jump around to the back of it. Here you'll find a beehive shaped like my phone.
On the right side, this phone sticks conveniently to your face while you're talking.
Run around the right side of the heptadome towards the path with explosive plants. Travel up this path and look to the right to find Compton and Cassie in the center of Compton's menagerie. Jump over the vines and talk to Cassie.
Cassie, would you...
Raz will ask her to sign his copy of her book. She'll agree and give you a signed copy of Mindswarm.
Thanks, Cassie.
With the last item stuffed into our satchel, that wraps up my guide on getting all 16 Scavenger Hunt items in Psychonauts 2. The only thing that remains is for you to turn in your items to Norma. You can find her hanging out with Lizzie directly in front of Agent Forsyth's classroom. Talk to her and she'll begrudgingly give you back your original clothes, which unlocks the original Psychonauts outfit for Raz. To change into this outfit, head over to the Noodle Bowl restaurant and hang a hard right once inside. If you activate the bathroom door, you can swap into your old clothes. If you liked this video, remember to like and subscribe, and make sure to hit me up in the comments with any other guides you'd like to see in the future. A final thank you to all new and returning subs and everyone watching this video. I've been JP Firepledge, you've been a wonderful audience, and I'll see you in the next video.